Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, temperatures in the region right now are pretty much only into the 60s and 70s. We're ranging from 70 in Lakeview, 66 in Chemult. It's 78 right now in Montague, 75 at Mount Shasta City, and right around 76, 77 for the Rogue Valley. However, along the Oregon coast, it's definitely warmer. 64 in Gold Beach, 69 right now in Brookings. So that's between about 7 to 10 degrees warmer compared to 24 hours ago. The rest of the region, a little bit warmer, but not by all that much. So the warm temperatures are over us now. This is actually going to be shifting off towards the east and northeast, and that's bad because the hot temperatures down to our southwest are going to be building into our region to replace that. So our stormcast for today, well, we did have the low clouds and fog along the Oregon coast. That has since burned off, and that's why temperatures are already pretty warm, at least considering they're going to be even warmer for later on this afternoon. Now we go for the next couple of days. We're not really going to see a whole lot in terms of cloud cover, but we're going to start seeing that northeasterly wind over towards Brookings. So that Chetka effect is going to start taking effect here in a couple of days. But not really so much for today. We're going to be looking at temperatures low to mid 80s east of the Cascades, generally upper 80s up and down Interstate 5 for today. 86 in Mount Shasta City, 89 in Medford, and 75 in Brookings. For tonight, temperatures a little bit warmer throughout our region. We'll be looking at mid to upper 40s east of the Cascades and generally mid to upper 50s west of the Cascades, including the Oregon coast. 57 is the forecast though for Medford. So what's up? Well, okay, so it's been a while since we've had rain in Medford. In fact, the last measurable rain that we've had was about a quarter of an inch. It's been about a month. And the last time we had a real soaking rain, like a real legit rain, has been almost 2 months. Okay, so you think about that, 2 months. And now we have excessive heat watches in effect for some significant heat coming beginning already from the 4th of July and beyond. So the dryness, the heat, and then we're going to be looking at wind. We're going to be looking at some very high fire danger here in the next several days. So these hot temperatures are going to build from the southwest towards the north and the east. So again, this is going to be a very high impact heat event, because this is something we haven't seen, and well, this is actually going to be a record-breaking kind of a duration. This may be something like where we haven't seen this many 100-degree days in July since records began. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but either way, extreme fire weather conditions are going to be a very, very common thing once we get towards the 4th of July and beyond. And this may not actually break down until we get, say, towards the 10th or 11th of July. And speaking of the 4th of July, we're looking at about 103 throughout the day. By the time we get towards firework time, it's going to be around 90 degrees, so just awfully hot all around the region. So for the Oregon coast, we're going to be looking at temperatures into the 70s and 80s, low 80s for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Only some slight relief once we get towards Sunday, but still in the low 70s. Northern California will be about 88 today. Temperatures getting 90 to 95 for Tuesday and Wednesday. Look at those overnight lows getting into the mid 60s. High temperatures getting very hot. 103 for the 4th of July, flirting with 110 by the time we get towards Saturday. For Klamath Basin, 80s for today and tomorrow, so manageable warmth. Overnight lows still fairly comfortable, and then we get into the 90s Wednesday and Thursday, and very close to 100 degrees for Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday. Cascades will go from the 70s for today and tomorrow to the 90s by the time we get to Friday and Saturday, even up at 5,000 feet. That is still awfully warm. And for the Rogue Valley, again, very close to 90 degrees for today and tomorrow. Still comfortable overnight lows for tonight and tomorrow night. Then temperatures get really warm, and in fact, we're going to be flirting or breaking record high temperatures beginning on the 4th of July all the way through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures getting near 110 degrees. It's going to be just horribly hot. And overnight lows, if we're lucky, we get into the mid 60s, but they could be close to 70, which is just going to make things very uncomfortable for many people.
Well, I'm very grateful for my AC right
Me
now.
too.
And I just want to say that if anyone is concerned about like any safety when it comes to heat, we're going to have more information coming up on Newswatch 12, 4, 5, and 6 tonight. So make sure to stay tuned if you have any concerns.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Oliver. Let's